So he sticks out his hip, being like, "Hey, put a tip in there, you know?"
Into his thong.
Yeah.
You ever slip a 20 into a Machoke's G-string?
You won't believe what we've got in store for you today.
Nice one.
It's to Kill A Delibird is the best Pokemon podcast on the fucking internet. I'm Kellan, I play a lot of Pokemon. Graham doesn't Graham ain't dead.
I can't Bayleef, it's not butter.
Me neither.
Because it's not. It's a Pokemon podcast.
That's how they get
Spread
you.
it out.
Ooh.
Butter is good.
Good.
It's good. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that's a hot take or anything.
It's very calorie high if you're counting calories, but it's delicious. But yeah, butter's good. Cooking it with butter, good stuff.
Today's all about butter.
Make your roux with butter. Oh, so much better than just using flour straight. Oh my
Fry
God.
your eggs in butter. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Nice stuff.
Yeah, basically anything you fry it with butter and it just like you ever butter fry a steak? That's actually decadent.
Oh yeah. That's what you do.
Like
you gotta get it in the
cast
butter.
iron steak with butter. Yeah, that'll
gotta baste it and stuff. Ooh.
Yeah, that'll fuck you up.
Oh, nice sear. Good color.
That's such an indulgent meal. That's like
finish it in the oven. Forget the pan was in the oven.
Yes,
Grab it with your bare hands.
Scream.
Go to Walmart at 10 p.m. for aloe vera gel. Yeah.
You are either describing something you actually did or a Malcolm in the Middle episode. And I don't know
happened
which
to me.
Is. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
I think it was even pre-COVID because Walmart was open at like 10 p.m.
Right.
Crazy.
So you were cooking with cast iron. You left it in the oven.
It wasn't a cast iron. It was just a regular one, regular pan. But I seared the steak off, put it in the oven to finish. Took it out of the oven, put it on top of the stove, and then later I went to move the pan, forgetting that it was in the oven, and I grabbed the handle with my bare hand.
But it was an oven-safe pan.
Yeah. And I burned my hand. I had to go get aloe vera gel because my hand fucking hurt.
It's a fascinating story.
I know. I'm a complex individual. What can I say?
Who sears steaks.
Yeah.
Forgets about it. Yeah, grabbing those pans. That
don't
hurts.
do that.
That hurts.
Yeah. This is really thrilling conversation, I'm sure, for everybody.
Well, speaking of cooking, my head's kind of cooked today. And I feel like that's something you often lead with. You're like, I'm tired. I'm sick. I'm sick. Wah. You're not going to get the best of me. Well, you fuckers always get the best of us. You're always getting that 100% grade A product. Because even when we're down in the dumps, we're going to bleed it out of us. We're going to wring out that damp washcloth of our blood, sweat, and tears down the old content pipeline right into your Spotify feed or wherever fine podcasts are downloaded. You greedy bastards. We love you.
One of these days, though, we're going to have to recall an episode because we both have E. coli. So.
It's going to get rough out there digitally.
Yeah, it's an E. coli outbreak on the podcast. It's not good.
This just
don't want to be giving anybody computer viruses, you know?
E. coli breakout, the world's first digital reproduction of E. coli, going out by a self-proclaimed comedy anime podcast.
Woo. It's a miracle. Scientific breakthrough.
3 to hospital. We're cutting right to the creators of the podcast right now. His name is Graham. Graham, how do you feel about getting everyone sick? Well, Diane, I'm just glad that we don't have that many listeners. Kellan, what do you think?
I dead. I'm already dead.
Oh, Kellan died from the outbreak.
I forgore. Yeah. It's unfortunate. Anyway, you know, what's going on?
Well, actually, Kellan, we're recording this a little bit ahead of time, but this is coming out right before Christmas, actually. So this is kind of our. This is not
holiday
our butter episode. This is kind of our holiday episode. Yeah, exactly. This is our cozy holiday episode. It's not actually about butter, but it is a good season to ingest butter. So there you go.
Merry Crimbus, everybody.
And I thought, Kellan, why don't we get Christmas gifts for all of the Pokemon who's with the gang right now?
Oh my goodness! Oh, that's so many gifts. I can't afford that.
Well, they're not real. They're Pokemon.
Oh.
I hate to break it to you. But the good news is that we can take out an infinite fantasy loan.
Oh my God! No interest.
Infinite fantastical things. No interest. 0% down. No deadline.
It's
no
Animal
hidden
Crossing,
fees.
baby. Let's go.
It's that Tom Nook landlord baller life.
Tom Nook's not a bad guy. He's not the villain. He has no interest, no deadline loans. It's incredible.
You totally turned that around on me. That was some like millennial bullshit conspiracy. Everybody's mad at their own landlords to make Tom Nook like a bad guy. He's giving out the most amazing loans on the planet. He doesn't even charge you a mortgage. Like, it's a fantasy world.
It's incredible. Good guy.
It's incredible.
And his, what are they, nephews, I think? Or just the fucking adorablest little shits ever.
Timbus and Tombus.
Timibus and Tombus.
Yeah.
Tomombus. Rhombus.
My favorite kind of cloud.
I love rhombuses. It's a great shape to learn about.
You want to get
yes
Christmas gifts for the Pokemon with me?
I would love to.
All right. So I'm going to walk you through. This is sort of a list. It's not a top 10 because they have more than 10 Pokemon right now. For all the Pokemon in their party, these are the gifts that we're going to get them. I will give my ideas, but Kellan can chime in and we'll have some fun, all right?
Oh, so it's like you're the mom and I'm the dad who doesn't know what we got the kids for Christmas?
Yeah, like I already bought these, but
I'm just as excited to see what's in the presents.
Bingo.
Yeah, cool.
All right. First off is Pikachu. He really needs a day planner, okay? He's so stressed looking after all the other Pokemon. He needs something to sort through all the activities.
Get that boy a Techo.
Yeah.
Who's next?
So I'm also going to skip around who's Pokemon a bit, okay? So this isn't in like a particular order. Next is a Geodude. We're going to get him legs. Got some quality Geodude legs I found at the store.
He just needs to evolve, though. That would give him legs.
Yeah, but these are
more arms.
These are the gang's Pokemon. Not saying they can't evolve, but we had Crobat. There's somebody else. We have Bayleef now. They're at their quota. You think Geodude's going to evolve?
True. Yeah, probably not.
Does he evolve? I kind of can't see Graveler fitting in.
I won't spoil any. I won't confirm nor deny anything.
Well, let's cut to Crobat since I mentioned him. I got him some wing warmers. It's cold up there at Mach 12 or whatever bullshit the anime says it flies at.
It is quite chilly. Nice mittens.
Yeah, but it's like a pack of 4. Pack of 4 mitts. Now, I got an extra special gift for Pineco here, because this one just happened to fall into my lap. There was a Groupon for it. Got him a day with a stunt team on an action movie. He gets to make all the explosions.
There's a Groupon for that? That doesn't make any sense.
For Explosion Party Mayhem on the new Thomas Cruise film.
For stunt work?
Yeah.
I don't think that's how you get those jobs. It's kind of about who you know?
Oh, nepotism, not digital deals.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Psyduck, and this was actually my wife was my writing partner on a bit of this. She thought we should get Psyduck a bobblehead hula girl for a car dash, just because that seems like something he'd vibe with. Not that he drives, but like, wouldn't he like that? Just dancing around?
Yeah, he would like bop it and then just like head side to side, watching it go.
Trying
to make it look like it's going to stand still if he moves his head fast enough.
That's so true. What a delightful little duck.
Oh, he's so wonderful. Pure of heart.
Mm-hmm. Next up, Poliwhirl got him a life-size PlayStation logo with the circle removed so that he can stand there and be the circle. Huh?
Sure.
You don't think that's everything every little Poliwhirl's wanted to be? The circle and the PlayStation logo?
Well, considering they're on Nintendo systems, I feel like probably not.
That it's like sacrilegious.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Well, Bulbasaur, he belongs in a senior home by now, so I got him some old World War II documentary for Grandpa. You can tell us all what it was like being there.
Got him one of those digital picture frames of all of the past teammates that he said goodbye to.
Oh.
Just like constantly cycling through those.
Squirtle,
Charizard, Butterfree.
It's like black and white. It shows their pictures with like a year. And there's like quotes going by that are like, my kids ask me if I was a hero, and I say, no, but I served with them. Well, the black and white pictures. Bayleef, and this really goes into today's episode, got him one of those bubble soccer things so that she doesn't hurt her friends from running on without causing
that would be so cute.
Traumatic injury.
That'd be so cute.
That would be cute. Well, this is also really cute. Cyndaquil, I got a sleeping cap. How cute would that be? Since Cyndaquil sleeps like a boss with the little like snoring thing.
Mm-hmm. He's got the little bubble.
Yeah.
Honk shoo, incredible stuff.
And finishing off the Johto starters, Totodile, dance lessons. Well, yeah, let's get him maracas too. Thanks, that's a good idea. So it's not that he needs dance lessons, but he just would love the social aspect. He would show up, he would kick ass, he would show off. Everyone would love him.
What does Onyx need?
Onyx got him a fleshlight the size of Los Angeles.
Okay. Who else is there? Staryu? What does Staryu need?
Nope, Knockdowl's next. Got him a fleshlight the size of Los Angeles.
And what does Staryu need?
Sunglasses. Looks like a real star now.
Sunglasses to block out the vision of those fleshlights the size of Los Angeles.
Yeah, I guess. If sunglasses could block those out, they're really big.
Staryu doesn't even have eyes.
Yeah, but he would look like a real star. He would look like Cool Spot.
We all want to look like Cool Spot.
Cool Spot, the iconic character, video game character from the 7-Eleven logo in the 90s.
7-Eleven.
From the 7-Up logo. Oh my god, I'm cooked.
You ruined it. Moving on. Togepi?
Well, Togepi, yep. So Togepi did a little bit of research, and according to bestproductscanada.com, on the top list for baby gifts this year is the Fisher-Price Baby Toy Snooze and Snuggle Otter Portable Lush Sound Machine with music lights and breathing motion for newborns 0 and up. #1 in the baby sleep soothers on Amazon category.
You say otters? I need this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I found it. Holy shit, that's so cute. Oh my god.
You found it quickly, eh?
I need it.
Well, it's good for 0 and up months, and so you would count in that.
Fuck.
You could snuggle and snooze with your Otter Portable Lush Sound Machine with music, lights, and breathing motion.
It's like when Lego says it's for everybody, like, what, 5 to 99? For everybody.
Yeah, so 100-year-olds
except like, 100-year-olds.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. No, you can't play with Lego. It's not okay.
Yeah.
This thing is adorable. Holy shit. Oh, I love it. All right. Well, is there anybody else?
And last and frankly least is Goldeen. Got him a fish tank on wheels that it can control. And get the fuck away from this gang that does not appreciate it. It's got to evolve already. Goldeen. Come on, imagine a sea
Poor Goldeen. Well, okay. On that depressing note, are we talking Pokemon?
Yeah. I don't think we brought up the episodes yet today, Kellan. You want to tell us what we're reviewing?
Today we're doing episode 202, Turning Over a New Bayleef, and 203, Doin What Comes Natu-rally. It's a joke. It's a pun.
Yeah.
If you didn't know.
How'd you vibe with these ones?
I thought these were pretty fun episodes, actually.
Yeah, they were fun. Fun. I mean, we're still kind of
filler.
In that heavy Johto filler slump, but I mean, this kind of episode, like Turning Over a New Bayleef, is really nice for character, right? Like, it's actually cool that, okay, we just got Bayleef, and now we get an episode that's a little bit slice of lifey, but I mean that in a good way, where you kind of chill with them and work through some of their emotions. So, and that's kind of nice, yeah.
So, jumping into Turning Over a New Bayleef, even the narrator is like, we're still on the way to Allenvine.
Yeah, I noted that too. It was just like a heavy sarcasm on the still.
Yeah, and it's going to be still for 1, 2, 3, another month or so.
Holy bejeebus.
Still on the road there, yep.
Well, and if I remember from the games, Kellan, Allenvine isn't even where the next gym battle happens, right?
Technically, no. It's
sorta not.
Sorta.
It is a gym, but you know what I mean.
Gyms 5, 6, and 7 in the games can be done in any order.
Oh.
I think.
I feel like I always do the fighting gym 5th.
The quote-unquote proper order, like the order it shows in your badge case or whatever, is Chuck, Jasmine, Price.
Mm-hmm.
But you can do those 3 technically in any order. Because you can get to
that's also
Mahogany.
The order of their like levels or difficulty, right?
5th, 6th, I know let me quickly.
Ooh, I'm challenging.
Back check myself. I'm pretty sure in at least Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Price, the quote-unquote 7th gym leader, is lower level than Jasmine, the 6th. I'm not sure about Gen 2, so I'm just going to check that. So Chuck in Gen 2 has a level 30. Jasmine in Gen 2 has level 35. And Price is level 31. So if you're going by level, it's 576 is what you would do.
I didn't know Price was
strange.
Weak.
Well, yeah, he's weak, and he's also just fucking weak.
Oh, okay.
There's like no good ice type gym leaders ever.
Well, the type has some issues.
Ice is rough.
Right?
Ice is a rough one, yeah. But no, yeah, the game steers you to do Chuck, Jasmine, Price. You can technically do them in whatever order. To spoil it, that's the order we'll be going for in the show, I believe.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, but you go to Chuck because of Jasmine. Like, you find Jasmine with the Ampharos, and she's like, I won't fight you until you cure my friend. And so,
well,
okay,
I'm
we'll go to
assuming that's what the show does, too.
Probably, yeah.
So we'll see. All right, but yes, the narrator is kind of sarcastic. He also has this line, as usual, something unusual is bound to happen. Very nice. Pokemon are allowed to play. Bayleef is new, okay, so is running to hug Ash. And Bayleef doesn't know its own size, because it's still acting like Chikorita, right? Would run up to Ash and try to cuddle him immediately. So Bayleef now just bowls Ash right over.
And she's like, really, really confused as to why that happened.
Yeah.
Kind of dumbfounded about how she hurt Ash. And so they're going to play a game, all of Ash's Pokemon. Noctowl is going to take a stick real high in the air, and then he's going to drop it. And then all the other Pokemon have to try and grab it. And the first one to grab the stick wins the game. And so they all jump, and Bayleef just bodies them all because she's so much bigger.
Yeah, so they're basically playing jackpot, but yeah, Bayleef doesn't stand a chance. I mean, it's like that tallest friend of yours on the playground, dude. It's like,
exactly.
Okay, guess we'll quit.
There's no point in making him the monkey in the middle, because he's just going to catch it in one throw.
In one go. Okay, now I'm in the monkey again. All right.
He's 6'5". We're in grade 3. What is this bullshit?
6'5" in grade 3. Ooh, it's the hormones in the chicken. Anyways. So Bayleef, after
get
catching
that plant-based.
Tackles Ash again by accident, runs in, and this time Ash gets pissy. He's like
so upset.
He's like, stop hurting me, you bitch. Timeout.
Playtime's over. Brock's like, dude, chill out.
Yeah, like that's a little over the top.
Bayleef just evolved. She doesn't know her strength yet. Just let her figure that out. And Ash is like, no. What am I gonna do with you?
Brock gets into this weird, like, poetic projection, too, where it's like, well, the tackling is supposed to say, I love you, and love is pain, so just let yourself fall for it. And Misty's like, well, Brock is having one of his goofy attacks, but Ash is kind of conflicted, but he's kind of being a dick about it.
Oh, yeah, not kind of, he just is. Later, it's lunchtime, Ash has got some food, and Totodile's so excited, and he's, dancing at Ash. And Ash is like, Totodile, be careful, or I'm gonna drop these. And Bayleef's excited for food, but she thinks, oh man, if I run at him again, he may drop all the food. So I'm gonna walk at him slowly. And Ash sees Bayleef coming towards him at all, and he's like, stop right there! Fuck you! Stop! Don't move! Oh, goddamn muscle!
Oh, so mean! Get away and stay away! He yells. And then the Snickers guy pops in and says, you're not yourself when you're hungry, Ash.
And here's Betty White. Yay!
Yay! Remember when she did those ads?
Amazing. Good one. Well, it's time to eat, and all the Pokemon are praying or something over their food. They got they got their little
Dear
hands
Arceus,
folded.
Thanks so for the grub, rub-a-dub-dub.
Amen. But where's Bayleef? Where could Bayleef have gone? I don't know, Ash. Maybe she's annoyed at you for yelling at her. That's what an idea.
Yeah. So Bayleef's off by the stream. Great place to contemplate one's emotions. Feeling sad, replays in her head Ash getting mad, and then kind of kicks a rock in frustration, stirs up a bunch of Beedrill. We've all been here before. When the Beedrill come a-knockin', a plot is about to brew. They chase her into the water, and the current carries her away.
Oh. So the gang's looking for her, but by looking for her, I mean that they're just standing there yelling for her instead
in the
of
same spot.
walking around looking for her. And Brock's like, yeah, I hate to say it, but she might be gone. And she's like, why, though? I don't understand.
Let me tell you something about chicks running away, Brock says. And yeah, Misty's showing a bit more emotional intelligence. Like she's literally doing what you told her to do, Ash.
Yep.
And she's like, but I didn't mean it.
Oh.
And then Brock plays misogyny card. He goes, if Bayleef is like a girl in love, your logic isn't gonna work here. Oof. Okay, Brock.
Man. Yeah. Also men in love.
Expert.
Everyone in love, you know?
Sure.
Logic doesn't make any sense.
Or just adapt your logic to take emotions into account.
Come on.
That ain't simple and black and white gray love.
No one does that. Jeez.
Spitting all over our parade.
Well, Pikachu picks up a scent. We're off. Gotta go find Bayleef. Team Rocket are spying. They're like, where are they looking for? We could catch Pikachu. Jesse has a plan. Whoa.
Yeah, classic. We cut, though, to this old woman with a machoke tending to some flowers, and she sees the injured Bayleef. Okay, interesting.
We never get a name in the episode, but Bulbapedia points her out as Haruno.
Okay, probably Japanese name then.
But the scent trail that the gang is following ends at the little chunk of ground that Bayleef fell down. And so they realize, oh, she drowned. Oh boy, that's bad. Yeah. So we're at Haruno's house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bayleef wakes up, little blanky, cute. She brings Bayleef some stew. She fucking loves it. The best stew ever.
Yeah, and says, okay, now we're gonna help you look for your trainer. And Bayleef gets sad, right? Like a mix of I don't have a trainer versus the old life is behind me. I am a
motherfucker.
And Haruno goes, well, you can stay here then. Like, sure, whatever. But you gotta meet my friends. She has a Blossom and a Skiploom, as well as the Machoke.
Love it. I love Skiploom so much in the anime. Just because of the cry. Just goes, burp, burp. So adorable.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Oh.
I like Machoke in the anime because it's kind of weird.
It's
but in
very
a good
weird.
Way.
Like, what is the relationship here between this old lady and this Machoke? What's going on?
Look, I'm not saying it's sexual, but it does have this, like, hot manservant feel to it.
It does,
right?
yes.
Like palm fronds oiled up.
Yeah, hot oiled men walking around cleaning in, like, just a Speedo and a bow tie.
Speedo, yeah, and a bow tie.
Yeah.
To the, like, wealthy older woman. Yeah. Totally.
The gang's been looking for almost an hour now. They haven't found any sign of Bayleef. But then Togepi perks up. Togepi points out how perhaps Bayleef is at this cozy residence I see atop this hill over there. It was very incredible way with words, Togepi.
Beautiful.
Yeah. She points. That's what I got out of that.
They see the house. Yeah. This could be the secret to all of our secrets. To what we're looking for. Thank you, Togepi. They are at the house now. Hello. And I thought this was the neighbors at first. No, this is just like the side of the house. I guess it's kind of big. It's got a big garden anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And Ash sees Bayleef. Kind of runs over. Oh my god, it's Bayleef. Skiploom stops him though. You're trespassing, buddy. Let's see your ID.
And then Ash with the brutal, blunt, back off. I was like, whoa, okay. Ash is in a goddamn mood today.
Oh, he is. I'm not kidding about that. Not yourself when you're hungry. Like, I don't know if you got that square meal down. He's freaking out.
I think his balls are just really itchy.
Ooh, the swamp ash.
Quite do that, yeah.
The swamp ash is getting worse and worse.
Mm-hmm. But he gets scolded not to step on the flowers. Okay.
This isn't a public garden, you fuck. The old lady screams.
Sorry, we didn't mean to trespass.
That's my Bayleef.
But Bayleef's still angry with Ash. There's emotions. She has them.
Yeah,
even though she's a Pokemon. That's
Brock
crazy.
Then pulls out his phone and plays "Hurt Feelings" by Flight of the Conchords. I've got hurt feelings. I got hurt
Ash
feelings.
tries to reason with her. I'll try to be nicer and more sensitive, okay? And she just smacks his hand and then puffs out her cheeks, which I was like, oh my god, you're so mad, but you're so cute. Holy shit, baby.
Puffed out cheeks in Pokemon goes pretty hard. Yeah.
It does.
It's definitely a good emotion.
Ash really messed up this time. And so, they're offered to, they stay here until you and Bayleef got this figured out. Their tea is delicious. Wow, they grow all sorts of herbs and whatnot.
This tea tastes like a garden smells, is what Brock said, which I thought was kind of a funny line. I don't know. Like a garden smells like dirt and grass. Like, what are you talking about?
I mean, it depends if it's like what kind of garden you're talking about. Flower garden is going to smell real nice.
But for your tea, I mean, I guess. All right.
Yeah,
all right.
You can put whatever you want in tea.
This just had me thinking it's like an onion tea. Herb and onion tea. Get your herb and onion tea from
I want to try out my potato beet tea.
At Fruit Farms, we got the potato beet tea. Beats Bears Battlestar Galactica tea.
I was thinking that, and I was like, nah, that's an overdone joke. I'm gonna move on.
All right, well,
you got there. Yeah. You got there. All right.
I like slam dunks. Hold me in the air, Kellan, while I dunk again.
No. Speaking of holding in the air, I noticed Bayleef holding Skiploom in the air while Skiploom waters the flowers, and all I could think was, Skiploom can fly. Why are we doing this?
She can fly, but must she?
She's tired today.
A little help from her friends.
She eepy.
Yeah, that whole montage of Pokemon gardening is kind of fun.
But the other Pokemon are like playing in the mud, and Totodile and Pikachu are dancing in the mud.
Yeah, they're just both playing in the dirt.
That was fucking cute, too.
Very nice,
my God.
Very nice.
There's some cute stuff in this episode.
Yeah, and Haruno points out that Bayleef's happiest when gardening. Okay, so Ash is like, oh, cool. Well, I'll bond with her over her hobbies then. I can garden.
Fake interests.
I'm going to try to garden with her. And like immediately trips over Togepi.
Yeah, she sees right through it. He's faking it. He doesn't care about gardening at all.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he trips. And more incredible advice from Brock.
Right.
Quit running after her. Girls don't like to be chased. Make them chase you. Which,
gotta play hard to get there, Ash.
Out of all the advice Brock has given in this episode, don't chase women. Not the worst advice.
Like part of it. The first half was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Misty does say that Brock should take some of his own medicine.
It's interesting advice, Brock. Maybe you should follow that yourself.
Oh. Well, Ash is going to try bringing fruit next.
Yeah, he has this plate of fruit. If only someone would share with me. There's so much fruit here I can't eat. Bayleef's like, no fruit. It's like, I have this bristle brush. If anybody wants a nice grooming. Bayleef's like, no, never. Yeah. Ash doesn't get it. Why is he still ignoring me?
Brock screams, my theory about girls is wrong. Misty goes, no shit, Sherlock.
Any girl you ever liked could have told you that.
Yeah, right? Every Jenny and Joy clone on every 10th block.
Skiploom is jumping vine with Bayleef. That was very cute. Ash just moping, breaking a stick. Destroying nature because you're upset, Ash? Wow. David Suzuki would have a field day with that. Rude.
Do you think that joke's going to translate? Let's leave it, yeah.
No. One day in grade 5, at recess, I was standing at a bush, and I was just like breaking sticks off of it. I don't know why. I think we were waiting to play Foursquare. Foursquare was the big thing in grade 5. It got so toxic that our teacher banned it for the year.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. But I was standing there breaking sticks off of a bush because it was like winter. And so there's no leaves or anything. I was just breaking sticks off. And one of the teachers came over to me and was like, you can't do that. And then said something about like David Suzuki would be very disappointed.
Someone actually told that to you? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is a crazy thing to say.
It was wild. But I stopped breaking that bush.
All right.
That day. Yeah.
And he was very happy.
David Suzuki would be proud of me. Either way, regardless of David Suzuki and sticks and whatnot, Haruno is going to offer some advice, some sage advice. Trainer moods affect a Pokemon's mood. He feels real bad. And if he feels angry, then it's going to make Bayleef feel bad too. You got to think about that kind of stuff, Ash. And Ash is upset. He just feels real bad about it.
Mm-hmm.
If you feel all bad, she says, Bayleef will sense it sooner or later. Something about flowers. Like, if I'm happy with flowers, flowers will be happy or some shit. I don't know. I don't listen to that kind of nature.
Plants vibe with your vibes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why you got to play music for
I'm going to stop watering them and instead just, try thinking real guilty.
But Bayleef is still just really pissed off at Ash.
Mm-hmm.
But Team Rocket, they're spying. Wow, there's a lot of Pokemon here. James just wants to open up his own garden. He wants to get a garden, grow herbs and shit. And Jesse's like, very interesting fantasy, James, but we're criminals. We can't do that.
We're thieves, not farmers.
Wouldn't it be wonderful to leave our life of crime behind and dedicate ourselves to planting and harvesting? That sounds like work. We better stick to stealing. I like that.
But I also like this fantasy
work ethic
of James just like, why don't we just grow garlic, you know? Let's just get in the garlic phase.
This whole episode, James is like, can we just like please start a garden? Like,
yeah, right?
Can we just garden for the rest of our lives? That'd be great.
Scallions, shallots, red onions, white onions, garlic. What else do we got? Green onions.
Orange onions. We'll make a new kind.
Ooh, a new kind. Citrus. Yeah. A hint of citrus.
Ooh, fancy. Well, no gardening for us. It's just a giant-ass Bayleef mech.
Yeah, so they saw Bayleef last episode and immediately got working on that mech. And Ash sees it and screams, "It's a giant Bayleef!"
Thank
Sweet
you,
detective.
Ash. Prepare for trouble beyond belief. Make it double beyond Bayleef. Okay. They're going to take Pikachu, all of the garden fresh Pokemon. James is excited because they're going to grow so many herbs and whatnot and make tea, and it's going to be such a good time.
The chant there I thought was kind of funny because they're kind of like frolicking while they're doing it.
Oh, yeah. There's some interesting fun animation going on.
Mm-hmm.
So, time to engage the Robo Bayleef, though. They're shutting down James's dreams of herb gardening. The gang runs. Robo Bayleef vine whips and grabs some of the Pokemon. It was like, Bayleef, Blossom, Skiploom, and Pikachu.
Yeah, that sounds right. They picked ourselves a pretty pack of Pokemon, Team Rocket yells.
And then they go to kill the old lady.
Attacks the old lady. But her hot manservant Machoke jumps in front, pulls her out of the way at the last second. He's not just good for glistening muscles and sweet, tender hugs, Kellan.
And so he
can protect.
So he sticks out his hip, being like, hey, put a tip in there, you know?
Into his thong.
Yeah.
You ever slip a 20 into a Machoke's G-string? You ever see a Machoke pick up a $5 bill with his butt cheeks? Okay, I don't know where any of this is coming from.
I don't want to. I'd put that on the fan art list, but I'm pretty sure there's some deviant art out there of that already.
Oh, definitely.
So, James still just wants to make like natural remedies and shit with the Pokemon, but they run in the mech. But Ash, Pikachu, and Bayleef see Ash. He's keeping up. He's keeping time, running after this thing, which is quite impressive. I mean, that has to be going. He has to be running pretty fast for that.
Yeah, he's running really quick. Rocket Mystery trying to follow. Ash scales a cliff. He's kind of like running up beside it and then jumps onto the back. Ooh, pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. Yeah. Onto the leaf, and Meowth tries to like buck him off, but he just lands on the capsule that the Pokemon are sticking in.
Yeah, so that works. Starts banging on the glass and goes,
just starts punching it.
Gee golly, mister, this glass sure is tough.
You can't punch plexiglass, Ash. I'm sorry, that's not how that's gonna work. You can't.
Bayleef's helping from the inside, and I was like, oh, that might work. She's like sturdy.
Well, the other Pokemon are trying first. Bayleef's still upset. Eventually, though, she like sees the heart he has, and she starts helping. And then eventually, like, the screws start coming undone. Inside, Team Rocket are like, thank God that we got the indestructible,
unbreakable glass.
Thing. Yeah, there's a whole thing. There's a very good sentence.
So then they're trying more. Well, that's coming up. So there's lots of music playing. The screws are loosening at the bottom, and then boom, it falls over. And Jesse goes, but it was absolutely positively unbreakable. And James goes, but not absolutely positively unshakable. And Meowth goes, well, next time, let's get it absolutely positively unbreakable and absolutely positively unshakable.
So many syllables.
Yeah, really.
Oh my God. No, it falls over. The Pokemon theme, the little 8-bit Pokemon theme intro had come on. I love when that one comes on.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Into that one song that I think is from Stadium. That one's not as awesome, but it worked. So they go for a Razor Leaf and a Thunderbolt. The music kicks in again. It's really good. The Razor Leaf causes a little crack in the armor, and so Pikachu gets that bolt right in there, baby. Meowth's losing control. Now, this whole time I was thinking, this is the one fucking time that Pikachu did not try to Thunderbolt the Team Rocket's thing immediately. And it seems to be the one time where it would have worked.
It would have worked?
Yeah.
That's sort of classic Pokemon, really.
So they get off, everyone gets out of the machine, everyone's fine. Team Rocket try to engage the Vine Whip, but Bayleef, Razor Leaf, Pikachu, Thunderbolts. Kaboom! They go blasting off again. Woo! Team Rocket's gone.
Yes, Ash reunites the Pokemon then with the old lady. Hooray, hooray.
Yay. Sunset. She's like, thanks, Ash. And Ash is like, ooh, don't thank me. I caused all this problem. And I'm like, yeah, you did.
He's self-aware here.
Little asshole.
He's turned a new Bayleef.
That's the name of the episode.
Oh.
Incredible.
It all comes together. Love it when a plan comes together. And he's going to use this as an opportunity to make up with Bayleef, to really
get a fresh start
through it. Yeah, get a fresh start. And Ash even goes, and this is where I was like, you're kind of overcorrecting a bit, Ash. He's like, you can even tackle me all you want. I'll try to be empathetic. I'm like,
but okay. Bayleef's sad
she wasn't
too.
Wanting to tackle you, Ash.
Yeah. She kind of like goes to tackle him, and then she gets kind of sad because she's like, "Oh no, I'm sorry for all that too." So they like reconcile, and then she tops him.
Oh boy, she does. She got self-control, but she knows what she likes. Wow. And Brock though has this weird explanation. You thought this was like weird too? He's like, wait a minute, that wasn't a tackle. It was a body slam.
She just pushed him over.
But no, she learned body slam, Kellan.
But she just pushed him over. That's body slam? Really?
Apparently.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, that's good, because body slam's a good move, but still, that did not look like a body slam to me.
No, not
unless she
really.
was slamming a body in a different kind of way. Am I right?
Heyo.
Hey. Well, we're back on the road to Olivine with that. And that was the episode. Very cute episode. I liked that one.
I liked it too. I mean, it's good character building, right? And it's sort of a through line with the Chikorita sort of growth that we've seen, you know, coming from that out of Bayleef. It made a lot of sense, right, as an extension of sort of the jealousy and affection that we've seen as being the main Chikorita plot before. You know, it's nothing like particularly deep, but I think it works for Pokemon. Yeah, it was the right kind of thing.
And I just really like Bayleef also, just in the show in general.
Yes,
I like Bayleef. I like this Bayleef.
Yep.
Great.
So the trope I got on tvtropes.com for Literary Hour is the accidental injury guilt, where someone causes injury by accident to, you know, a family member, friend, etc., feels a lot of guilty for it, and that being crux of a plot. Book I read in high school called A Prayer for Owen Meany by John Irving. The beginning of the plot is that this kid on a baseball team hits a foul ball, and it hits the main character's mom in the head and kills her. So
Jesus.
Yeah, his mom got accidentally killed by his friend Owen Meany. And it's sort of their life after that, an actual friendship, because of course the kid feels awful, but it was a total accident. And that book goes some really weird and crazy religious places. But interesting premise for sure. It kind of hits. The other one, I haven't been able to shout out this book yet, I think. But The Amazing Adventures of Cavalier and Clay. Michael Chabon, I think his name is, if I remember the book correctly. This is a pretty cool book. It's about these like cousins in New York in the 30s and 40s, and it's about their making money making comic books, but it's like this, it's about the start of the comic book industry and how that sort of like mimics what's going on in the world, because this is also like a time of serious like depression and then war. Really, really cool book. But that one of the mains in it, Joe Cavalier, little brother, lost his hearing when one of Joe's escape artist stunts went wrong, and this was back in Europe. And now Joe is in America trying to make money, but like basically to send it home and get him back, get him his little brother to America, and he feels so guilty for because of that, because his magic trip caused him to lose his, or not lose his hearing, but impaired hearing.
You're actually wrong. This episode is just like the episode of Full House, where Stephanie accidentally cuts off a big part of Uncle Jesse's hair. And, you know,
I was wondering where this was going with cuts off. And Michelle accidentally cuts off Stephanie's arm. The blood squirted forever.
It was an interesting episode. They didn't air that one again.
Okay.
No, Stephanie cuts off a chunk of Uncle Jesse's hair, and we all know Uncle Jesse, very proud of his hair. It's like his biggest selling point. You know, in a huff, he goes off for a ride on his motorcycle to blow off some steam, and he ends up getting into an accident where he like breaks his arms, and he's in like a full top half of his body cast, and he can't do anything. And so Stephanie, the whole episode, just feels so bad because it was all her fault, and she can't help but hurt Uncle Jesse. And so she needs to just stay away from him, and it's very sad. But there's a great lesson at the end, you know, Uncle Jesse may have been mad with her, but, you know, he still loves her, and he'll always forgive her, and everything is okay.
Does his hair grow back?
I assume so.
Does his cast heal?
Yeah, but he's not in the cast the next episode, so I would assume so.
Does he kill Stephanie as an effigy to the hair gods? The Fenestride gods?
That was a deleted scene, actually.
Oh, okay, cool.
They thought it was a little too risque for network television in the 80s.
A little too many pentagrams drawn in blood.
little much of a leap.
Well, you want to get to the rating this then?
Let's rate this bad boy.
This is the 4 part of the plastic ping pong pitcher of objective rankings. We're going to pull categories from random from that pitcher of ping pong balls that got categories written on them. The 2 categories that come up are the categories we'll rate this episode based on, and only those categories only. What do we got first, Kellan?
Our first category will be Team Rocket Scheme.
Steal Pokemon. Okay,
Steal
but we'll
Pokemon.
include the mech, I guess.
Oh, of course.
I think we should include James's gardening angst.
Absolutely.
He really wanted to take them into an age of agriculture, but the other 2 are like, nah, we're going to steal.
Mm-hmm. Now,
there's tension there.
The Robo Bayleef is badass. I love it.
It's pretty good, yeah.
It's so cool. Real big. It's neat. It's Bayleef. I love Bayleef. James wanting to just, you know, garden
they're going to take
herbs.
the Pokemon and go garden. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Very spontaneous. They're just like, hey, Pokemon can garden. Let's do that.
Yeah. 6.4.
I mean, Bayleef mech is good. I mean, we've seen a lot of mechs.
Yeah, that cranks it up a bit.
I think we've actually gotten used to how good their mechs have gotten. Like, this has come a long way from some of those early mechs, right?
But I feel like we haven't had a good mech in a while.
We haven't had a good mech in a while. That's what I'm saying. I think this hits harder than maybe it's feeling. So, 7.5 for a real good mech.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's a 6.95.
And
second category will be
is
the world's worst detectives.
Oh, okay. So this is where the characters point out things really obvious, forms of exposition, or just comment on exactly what's going on in ways that they think is credulous. I kind of want to include
Bayleef.
Yeah, there's a giant Bayleef was definitely the big one.
And also Ash just not being emotionally intelligent at all, understanding why.
Like, why did Bayleef leave?
Why is Bayleef upset?
Why is... Yeah, that's good. I kind of want to include Brock's, that's not a tackle, it's a body slam. Because it's so stupid.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Oh, there's also where they're looking for Bayleef, and then they find her at the house, and he goes, "It's Bayleef."
Ah. They're also just like calling for Bayleef at the start, and they're not like going anywhere.
Right. These are funny. Yeah.
That's good. Again, we always have to compare it. It's a door, but
right. That's the 10. So, well, I'll steal your ranking, 6.5.
I said 6.4.
Oh, I meant from your last category.
Yeah. No, I said 6.4.
Oh, I'll go 6.4 then.
Okay. I'm in the 6 range too. I'm thinking 6.1.
Okay.
So that'll be 6.25 overall. 6.6.
That's reasonable.
For turning over a new Bayleef. Let's go to 203. Doin What Comes Natu-rally.
And Natu being the featured Pokemon. So we'll learn about this in a moment. Now, the gang is hungry for some adventure. Or maybe just plain hungry, the narrator says, as everyone falls over and slaps their knees. Yeehaw.
Whackity schmackity doo.
Well, they gotta find a town. Boy, oh, Kellan, they sure do gotta find a town that'll have the best burgers there is.
I want
to know about burgers. I'd like a pizza.
I'm gonna have a pizza burger.
Hell yeah.
Missy's like, great idea, Brock. I don't think that's a great idea.
There was this while where Boston Pizza in Canada. Yes, we have a pizza chain called Boston Pizza.
Right.
Okay, it's a town that is not known for pizza at all. For some reason, there are these restaurants everywhere called. It's insane. It is actually insane. I know you Americans are like, that's the stupidest shit you've ever heard. I know. It makes no sense. Like, it's not clam chowder. It's not New York pizza. It's Boston Pizza. I know, it's weird. But I brought up Boston Pizza because they, for a while, had a pizza burger that was like a burger with like, it was a burger patty, like a hamburger. But it was like a fully encased like calzone kind of thing, then with like pastry with tomato sauce in it and stuff. It was like a deconstructed pizza burger thing that they called a pizza burger. It was weird.
Yeah, it's all weird. You know, any new thing that chain restaurants come up with, usually it's pretty weird.
Yeah, usually is there and then God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Googling it. I was right. The pizza burger was a thing. Holy fuck. These pictures are crazy.
Cheeseburger pizza is still a thing. Like that's something you can get. I don't know, in certain places.
That's a burger pizza. This is a pizza burger.
Pizza burger. Oh yeah, I guess you're switching around. Oh, you sent it to me. Yes.
Yeah, so
that looks. Okay, you know what? I can't lie. That looks really good.
I mean, like, yeah, like it's weird in the sense you're kind of like, why would that exist? But like, if you're hungry and like you got that in front of you, like you're gonna have a good time. Like,
oh yeah, that looks like savory as fuck.
You might get like diarrhea after, but
like, absolutely, that'll give you the shits.
Yeah.
You'll love it coming in and out. You know.
Oh, hey-oh.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, so they gotta find a town to get their pizza burgers. They see a kid playing in the field or something. They're gonna ask where to find the town. Run up. Okay, now we get a look at this kid. The kid appears to be playing with a Natu named Naughty. Okay, he's named it Naughty. The kid's very bashful, runs away, but during this, Ash dexes the Natu. So you want to talk about Natu?
Natu is a little bird. So it's a tiny little psychic bird. Little green ball. Got some wings. And
psychic flying?
You know?
Is that what it is?
Yep. Well done.
And do you like this line?
I really like Natu and Xatu. I think they're underrated. They're not terrible Pokemon. Like, Xatu's got like above average special attack, and it's decently speedy, but you just don't really see Xatu around.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever really used one. Maybe I tried once a long time ago. I don't know. I don't think I really have. You fight one in the Elite Four, though, right? Is that where it kind of comes up?
The first guy in the Elite Four, I think he has 2.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
But Natu, stinking cute.
It is
so
cute.
small.
This farm is very cute, yeah.
I love it. It's 8 inches tall.
Kind of looks like a Digimon, to be honest. Looks like a challenger stage, or a beginner stage, or whatever it's called.
But this specific Natu in the show is also just very adorable.
Yeah.
I love this episode for it. Now, there's it's not a lot to talk about Natu. It's tiny and very simply designed, you know? We'll see Xatu eventually.
Is there anything about what it's kind of inspired by or based off of? Like, it looks... Ooh, apparently. Okay. And is that from Aztec lore or something like that?
No, it's a bird family native to North America.
Oh,
it could also be based on other colorful birds like parrot, possibly the kakapo. It also resembles a quail. This is all from
these are real birds.
Bulbapedia.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I always thought it was based off of maybe some kind of mythology. But anyways.
Well, its evolution.
Yeah, maybe Zot
is kind of has influences from like totem poles. So
yeah, I could see that.
That just shows up more, but Natu is like tiny and real simple, so there's not a lot to work with there.
Not a lot of that shining through yet. Okay, cool. Yeah.
But like its eye shape and the design of its wings have that like that psychic kind of feel, I guess.
Well, yeah. The eye shape is kind of like there's more to me than meets the eye.
Yeah.
That's what it kind of says to you. Yeah. Like honestly, if this was like a trickster kind of Pokemon, I wouldn't have been surprised. It's not, but it has some powers, you'll see. But that's kind of the vibe. There's like a little bit of mystery, a little bit of danger.
Super cute little guy. Any other questions from the class?
Not today.
Okay. Well,
may I go to the bathroom?
No.
I said may.
Nope.
You bitch.
Nope.
Well, let's go to the festival.
Yeah, this kid runs away. And so fireworks, kaboom, sparkle, we're in town. Just a festival of street performing Pokemon. It's only one day a year. Wow, how fortunate. Really show up to a lot of festivals. Very fortunately. Very good timing. Brock's chowing down. Mash and Mist, you're like, hey!
Yeah, it looks like he found some soba noodles. The gang wants him to share, but whatever.
And we see some of the street performers.
Yeah.
Machoke Houdini's himself out of a chain, except by Houdiniing, he just brute forces it.
Oh, yeah, just pure pectorals. Then we get a Cubone juggling away.
Yeah, it's cute. Executor makes many faces. Wow.
That was kind of funny, honestly.
What a bit.
But then it starts spinning around and makes a dizzy face.
Ha! So funny.
Wow, you're a hater. Anyways.
Yeah.
Team Rocket's there. They're kind of sneaking around at the moment.
Many moneymakers here. We should, keep an eye out. We'll see. Back to the gang.
Step right up. See the amazing Natu with its mysterious stare. It can see the future.
Its gaze has puzzled man for centuries.
Oh.
Women have got it figured out a long time ago.
Nailed it. Misty's like, this must be a fortune teller. Detective.
But really, it sees into your future. And so, for a coin, it'll see into your future. And so the kid falls victim to the scam and gives up a coin. Natu takes the coin. It purifies the offering. Uses its wings to, flap some water around. That was real cute. And then it hops around some stones and rings a bell and puts it into a box and then claps twice and then goes for a future sight. I loved this bit. It was so cute. Natu clapping. I love it.
Can apparently see the near future now with this. Natu rings a bell, a ceremonious shrine bell, and uses future sight. Oh, baby. So what is future sight all about? This is a real move, right?
Yeah, we've seen it before. It was the giraffe rig episode.
Oh, the giraffe rig. That's right. And there, it was like an attack that happened in the future, though.
Yeah, this is much different.
It's just like telekinesis.
It's putting its sight into the future. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I
weird,
guess so.
yeah.
Well, what happens, though, is Natu starts glowing, and there's this, ornamental cabinet, and a scroll comes from it.
Oh, a flower blooms in the light. Oh, that must mean her dance in her school play will go real well.
That's what the mom said.
Sure.
This is such a scam. You know what? For a loony, though, I don't hate it, because it's
it's for
whatever.
The show.
It's about the show. Yeah, exactly.
It's about seeing the cute little bird dip the coin in water and splash itself and then clap and ring a bell.
And the spectacle and the poetry involved. It's more about that. So
yeah.
It's all right. Well, but that exchange is funny because the mom is like, oh, that must mean the dance play will go really well, like you said. But then the man doing the fortune-telling bit is like, yes, that must be it. Exactly, the dance.
It's almost like they use generic terms and that could apply to anybody.
Let you fill in the gaps.
And then you project your own personal experiences onto it. Tell me where I've seen that before.
And call this number and report them.
Horoscopes.
Well, Misty's into that. She wants her fortune told. So the man's like, well, yep, we're going to use a second Natu for that. Come on in, Mackenzie. And look at this. It's the kid from before, the bashful little boy. So his name's Mackenzie. There. He is also a performer, I guess, with his Natu. And he's going to do the intro, but he just
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And Dad's like, we already did that part. He's like, oh.
Yeah. And he gets more
behold
derailed.
The astounding magic of... We already did that part too. We're way past that, buddy.
Mackenzie.
And the crowd's laughing at him. That's mean. I don't like that.
No, me neither.
But so Misty holds out the coin. But Mackenzie has not to start doing the bit, the purification and the hop in the stones, but she never took the coin. You ruined it all, Mackenzie.
I'll do it myself.
Fucking loser.
And the gang leaves. They're kind of over
He runs off. Well, he runs off, and the gang follow him.
Oh, right.
And so he's just sulking. I ruined it all again.
Yeah, in the park.
And so he's sitting atop his little play structure, and the gang approach from behind, and he just falls right off. That was fun.
Gang scares him. And now they're talking to him, but this kid is such a scaredy cat that I actually liked this touch. They're back to back. They're not looking at each other as to not spook him and have this conversation. And they learn that Mackenzie's got a real bad stage fright, which, yeah, man, that's tough. Yeah, social anxiety is no joke. The man is his father, and, is this great performer pressuring him. And Misty's like, yeah, your dad's so good. He's so famous. He's great.
I love him.
Not the time, Misty. Yeah. Mackenzie wants to do better, but keeps getting the yips. You know what I'm saying? He keeps going to do it, but his right foot becomes his left becomes his elbow, everything else is derailed.
He just keeps choking. Ash is like, well, lucky for you, I'm here. I'm great at solving Pokemon problems. Sure you are, Ash. All right.
We're here to help.
Yep. Misty has an idea. Great, we'll see that later. James, he's out searching.
Yeah.
When suddenly he's smacked in the face by a Magikarp. Here we go again.
Here we go again. Deja vu times. This is the third time this has happened,
I believe
right?
so, yes. The same guy, is trying to sell him this Magikarp. Magikarp, it'll lay 1,000 eggs. That's 1,000 Magikarp. Those 1,000 Magikarp, they lay 1,000 eggs. And then those Magikarp, they lay 1,000 eggs. Soon, you got like 10 billion Magikarp. And then you sell them each for $10. You got money for days, man.
You'll be so rich.
And with all that food, James is like, yes, I could buy all the instant food in the world.
That's all he wants.
All he
wants. Food.
But the dude says, I've got a deal for you. Usually I sell this for 1,000, but for you, my friend, you're my new friend. I love you. I'll give you the Magikarp, a breeding kit, 30 days of food, and this keychain all for $500. James is like, yes, I'm in. Hold on a second. You've done this before.
And the scammer runs. He's like, whoop.
Jigs
up.
James goes after
now
him.
Rolls up. Yeah, James is running after him, but Jesse rolls up and grabs James' leg. And James starts floundering around like a Magikarp.
That was good. They talk about, there's all these Pokemon here that they can make money by doing tricks. We could use Meowth to do tricks. Meowth's like, hey, I resent that. I'm more than a one-trick pony. We should just get all these Pokemon. We get all these one-trick ponies. One-trick ponyta, if you will. Kidnap them all, and then we can make a fortune. We're going into showbiz.
We're going to make a production company with all these stolen performers. It'll be huge. It'll be like the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC together.
Oh my god. That's what we've always dreamed of.
The Backstreet Sinks.
Well, Misty, we see her playing now. She hands over a Whooper mask. Whooper! Yay!
Yeah, this is going to help Mackenzie with his nerves. What if you have this mask on and you're a little bit, performing now? You have this barrier between you, a little bit of a protective technique. Honestly, not a bad idea for Misty. It was kind of clever. Whatever works, right?
He starts practicing. Natu seen something. Coin, box, bell, clap, clap, future sight. It's going great, but it can't quite get the future sight done. Maybe it's too weak. So Ash is like, all right, I'll kill it.
Let's battle.
Do it.
Like, we got to raise that Natu's level, so it definitely knows future sight, so we're going to do it through force. And the dad appears, and he's like, that's actually a good idea.
yeah. I love the mask idea. It's great.
Yeah, the mask is a great idea.
It could be even better. It could be more entertaining. More, the more experience you get, the better you'll get. So, you got to do it like that. Mackenzie's like, all right, okay, well, we'll try it. And so we go to the stage. He's going to try out his new trick, his new show. He's got a good start. He's introducing Naughty, but where's Naughty? Oh, God. Oh, it's going poorly again. He turns around. Oh, she's on his back. Oh, silly bird. They've got a whole bit going. Everyone's laughing with him and not at him.
Yeah, this is nice. It's funny. The crowd is loving it and the dad's approving. This is just Mackenzie now reaching into his specialties and ad-libbing, adding a bit of flavor to the bit. Very nice. And then the Team Rocket balloon comes.
Yep, they get bombed.
Smoke and tears. All of our fears. The Team Rocket chant is gonna begin.
Prepare for
they're
trouble.
They're like a trapeze artist team.
And lots of thrills. Make it double if we have some spills. Yeah, they're a trapeze team. Doing the motto, they swing in. They grab A-Bomb, Executor, Cubone, Hitmontop, Machoke. During the motto, they've got all these things kidnapped. And then at the end, Ash just goes, losers! Which I loved that. Because he called them losers in the first episode today as well. So I was like, man, Ash is pretty funny today.
That is pretty funny. After they have swept out and stolen those Pokemon, Ash goes, they're trying to steal the Pokemon. They stole the Pokemon. So that's a special kind of detective moment.
Yeah. I just want to point out, too, when James swings in and just cleanly sweeps up Executor, Executor is 264 pounds.
Oh, so James is yoked is what you're saying.
He's fucking buff. Yeah, that's quite impressive.
Pulling that weight off while you're flying through the air, yeah, that's insane. Mm-hmm. That's actually insane.
So, but then Jesse snags Natu, and it's finale time. Weezing comes out, smoke screen. Again, Poliwhirl bubbles it away. That's just their go-to now, I guess.
I know, I thought that too. I was like, I guess this is how this works now.
They figured this one out, and so, okay.
But Team Rocket's nowhere to be seen. Interesting. So we cut to a field. Team Rocket has the Pokemon. And Jessie here, I thought this bit was hilarious. She's working on the performer contracts. And they're like, what are you talking about? And she's like, this is a production company now, so we need contracts in place. We need to describe the cuts. And she basically breaks down this like predatory idol company kind of split. Like kind of like a crappy YouTube org. Like 90% split, 10% cut goes to the Pokemon, but then from their cut, they get a 90% commission, which would only leave 1% of the total to the Pokemon.
Yeah, it's like she says they get 90%, and then James and me out there like, wait, they get to keep 10%? And she's like, of course not. We'll take a commission as well. I was like,
90% commission.
Okay, well.
Crazy.
But with that money, James can buy all the instant food he wants. Instant soup, instant noodles, instant pudding, instant everything.
Instant potatoes in there,
Instant potatoes. And then Machoke just busts out again and runs away.
He's like, I don't know if you fools were paying attention, but my routine is breaking out of things. That's what I do. So I'm going to do that.
All the trainers are searching in a single file line, walking down the road.
As one does.
And there's Machoke. I'm like, where are the others? Machoke points them. Again, just like Machoke being such a weird thing. Like, Machoke running in and hugging his trainer, it's like,
I know, because it's like he really does look like this muscular, oiled up dude in a Speedo who's just running around.
Speaking of the Speedo, there's a shot when Jessie is fantasizing about what they're gonna do. She's got this shot where she's like sitting in her like throne or whatever, and all the Pokemon are around, and the Machoke is slightly miscolored so that the underwear part of its belt is the same color as its flesh, and so it looks like it's just wearing the belt, and it's naked from the waist down.
That would be an interesting regional variant.
Just its dick just swinging in the wind. Oh.
Just free meat Machoke.
Yeah. I mean, you can't tell me Machoke's not on steroids, so that thing's going to be kind of...
Oh, he's definitely juicing.
Yeah, so Machoke points them in the right direction. Bayleef comes out, Razor Leafs the net, and down they go. But Team Rocket still has Naughty up in the balloon. So she Razor Leafs the balloon. Down they come.
Team Rocket's now down. Naughty
right in
is
a schoolyard.
free, and they have crashed in a schoolyard to tons of cheering children. Yay! Something's happening.
Finally, we're so bored of shapes.
Yeah, right. What shape is an Arbok? It's an S. Yay!
That's a letter, Graham.
I know. I know the difference between a shape and a letter, but letters kind of a shape. Open
Naughty and Mackenzie are back reunited. Arbok comes out. Naughty's ready to battle, though. Mackenzie's going to step up here. The kids are cheering him on. Arbok lunges. Naughty teleports right behind him, starts pecking him from the back.
Cool move.
Good stuff.
Like to see it.
Out comes Victory Bell, eats James, and James is like, no, not in front of the children. That was good.
That's funny, yeah.
Oh, Victory Bell just bodies Natu, just smacks right into it. And Ash steps in with Bayleef. Like, 2-on-1's not fair, whatever, I gotta get in on this thing. Bayleef comes in, Razor Leafs Victory Bell back. Natu steps forward against Arbok, confuse Rays, and so Arbok starts walking back towards Team Rocket. And then Wobbuffet. We haven't brought up Wobbuffet at all today. But these 2 episodes, I've thought Wobbuffet was so aggressive.
Oh, really? What does he do here? I don't know if I caught
He doesn't do much. It's just his cry. It's just his wobbing. Oh. He's just like, wob!
It's not about what he said. It's about how he said it.
How he said it, yeah. Because, like, he pops out, and he's just so loud. He's like, wob! It's something. I was like, man, are you okay, Wobbuffet?
No, I'm not. There's a lot going on at home. I don't want to talk about.
Yeah, well, it doesn't help that I think Jessie called him a blue blabbing blob. Told him to be quiet.
That's
rude,
like is that a slur, Wobbuffet?
Well, Bayleef, I loved this because Bayleef just like hind leg kicks Victory Bell back, and it's just so blunt. It's just that nice thud you like to see.
Very visceral, very visceral. I like the move too. I was like, oh, that's just a good move. Yeah.
And that's body slam. So Pikachu, of course, has to come in. Thunderbolt to finish it off. And there's no business like show business, and they got no business to show. And we're blasting off again.
Brock then runs up and apologizes to the teacher, who is, of course, an attractive woman. But
yeah, but he doesn't simp.
He
or
doesn't
anything.
simp too much.
He just apologizes.
Apologizes.
Yeah.
And the performers do a show for the kids, is what she requests. And Mac is up. He's gonna do it.
And he dons the mask, starts the show. Naughty sees something, rings the bell, clap twice. And when he tells it to use feature sight, you peek inside the mask and you see Mackenzie. And it's like, oh, that's neat. I like that shot. That's fun. And feature sight works. The scroll flies out. Apparently the battle raised its level. Sure. And then Mackenzie even takes his mask off. And then, his experience teaches people in Pokemon how to grow. Blah, 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 blah. Main mechanic of the game. Blah, 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 blah.
That's good. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine, Kellan.
And it's sunset.
Everything's
they head out
fine.
Again to Olivine. For Ash to someday become a Pokemon master, he must learn to perfect his performance too. And so his journey and his training continue. And that's the episode. I like this episode too.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, Natu's kind of interesting, right?
A psychic
bird is a curious idea, and he is cute, and and we get this kind of growth through stage fright, get good wholesome kids lessons, so that's cool. All right, so the literary hour is performance anxiety, which is a common trope in a lot of things. For books, I've got in Ender's Game, classic sci-fi novel, there's a character, Petra, who that happens to quite a bit. Kind of cripples her usefulness to Ender. Ender is kind of the leading commander in their weird little military school. Now, this isn't an inherent ability to deal with nerves, but because of all of the weight and pressure, which is, another form of that, which is interesting. We see this in Harry Potter books 5 and 6, I believe. Ron Weasley has that with playing Quidditch, right? He's super nervous about that. Really tough to get over it. He gets too nervous to play when people are watching, right? Was the whole thing. I don't really remember how he deals with it.
I think he was just
doesn't.
Well, I think he was just nervous in general. He wanted to do this, but he was never confident in himself. Because in Half-Blood Prince, they learn about the liquid luck, which can make all of your things
placebo,
go well.
Wasn't
but
it
was pretended to give him liquid luck. And then it was nah, it was you the whole time, Ron.
That's a
you
classic
can do it.
move. It was in you all along.
Another trope.
All right, I'm going to jump to the movie Dead Poets Society. Have you seen that,
Captain,
Kellan?
my captain!
Okay, good. That's an absolute banger. Holy shit.
That's a good one.
Great Robin Williams movie. Now, the character Todd is actually quite a good poet, has quite a bit of problems reading and speaking in front of people, though. So he takes notes in the Dead Poets meetings rather than doing the readings. His aversion to public speaking is so strong that he refuses to join at first. But, it's this movie about people growing through the poetry and growing through their different situations with their teacher. What a sweet movie.
Great.
And then finally, from the movie Muppets Most Wanted, the villain Constantine suffers from stage fright.
Great movie.
There we go.
So fun. All right, let's rate this thing.
Yes, 4 time to take us out. What do we got here, Kellan?
First category will be the Pokemon variety. Pretty good.
Okay, let's talk that through. So Natu is the lead, and then what's the? Oh yeah, all of the
performers
Pokemon from the performers. Yeah, there's a bunch of Apoms running around.
Machoke, Exeggutor, Cubone, Hitmontop. We don't see what Hitmontop does, but there's a Hitmontop there.
He's there.
Poliwhirl pops out, a couple Team Rockets Pokemon, Bayleef, Magikarp,
Pikachu,
1,000
Magikarps. Yeah. Was it not bad? Above average for an episode. Yeah.
Yeah, but most of them are just background players. But it's still, I would say, above average.
It does fill it in. I like the street performers festival setting. So I'm going to go
6 ranged today.
Yeah.
For me.
Well, 6.3. 7.2, actually.
Ooh.
I'll be generous.
6.75 for that. Final category of the day. Dr. Mario's Miracle Cure. Pay it forward.
Oh my god, and I need an explanation every time we get this one. It's got to do with the shuckle juice, right? You did literally say the Machoke is juicing.
That is true, yes. It's the shuckle juice. It's, miracle cures. If something suddenly gets better because of a thing, There's that.
I mean,
like
their
medicine.
Natu performance kind of has that vibe of
I was gonna make that argument.
Snake oil.
And also racketeering, as in like scams and shit, which the fortune telling we think possibly a scam.
Well, and the Magikarp Ponzi scheme.
That too. There you go. So it's not bad.
Yeah, and Machoke definitely juices.
Absolutely.
His glistening chest, he is on T. He is gearing it up.
Mm-hmm. But the main thing is like the miracle cure of it all. You take the thing and, oh my God, you're suddenly better. Incredible. But with all the stuff, not really. But with all the other stuff, I'm gonna go 6.2.
Well, with that rationale, I don't think it's above 5 because it didn't have that real big cure moment.
That's true.
So 4.3.
4.3. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go 5.4 instead. So that's 4.85 overall for Doin What Comes Natu-rally is 5.8. Slightly above average.
Above the mark.
Yeah. And that's it for today. Oh,
okay,
wow.
Kellan, what are we doing next week?
Next week, would you believe me if I said it's 2 more episodes? That's insane.
I would. That's what I was
good,
planning on.
Because that's true. It's going to be episode 204, The Big Balloon Blow Up, or in Japanese, The Big Balloon Race! Exceed the storm! !
Exceed the storm!
That's great. I love that. And then episode 205, The Screen Actor's Guilt, or in Japanese, Mutual is daydreaming! ! Do superstars like Pokemon? ?
Do superstars dream
Love
of Pokemon? Yeah, that's good.
That's a good one. Also, The Screen Actor's Guilt is a banger English name.
That's a pretty good name, yeah.
A great one, yeah.
Especially, like, knowing what goes on in that episode. Ooh, nice name.
Oh, are you spoiling? You've already watched it? Oh my God.
No, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
Good.
Kellan.
No, you haven't at all.
I used Future Sight.
Oh,
continuity.
Oh, my goodness. Well, why don't you use Present Sight and tell people about the, stuff?
The social media bullshit.
Yeah.
Check us out wherever fine podcasts are downloaded. If you're on Spotify, etc., please engage with the podcast. Helps us out a lot. On the Hydra Leech YouTube channels where the video versions are. We love engaging with you guys in the comments, so keep that up. Chatting about what's going on, what you're playing, the cool Pokemon ideas. That's a blast. If you want to reach out to us about questions about the episodes, etc., to killadelibird@gmail.com is our email address. We're also on Twitter and Blue Sky. To Kill A Delibird is the handle at both locations. Intro and outro music is 80 Synthwave by Alexi Action. Kellan runs a TikTok. Hydra Leeches is the name of the channel. Been doing some cozy Christmas unboxing, 2 advent calendars. Lots of fun going on there. And then twitching it up at twitch.tv/Hydra Leech. Anything else, Kellan?
Nope.
Well, and Merry Christmas, and to all a good night. And throughout the house, there was a mouse and a louse and your spouse and a grouse, a prairie grouse,
and a burglar who should not be there. So get the baseball bat from out of the bed. Go hit him over the head. You got to kill him. So you grab the bat and you run down the stairs and you smack him over the head. And you're like, oh God, fuck, that's Santa. I just killed Santa. And you turn into Santa because you're Tim Allen and this is the Santa Claus.
And you try to scream, but you have no mouth. For that is Santa's fate.
And to all, a good night.